Namaste dosto. Ram ram. Assalamu alaikum. Man, it's been 4 years since I went live last time. Crazy, right? 4 years. A lot's happened in those 4 years, nah? I've gone from 1 million subscribers to nearly 3 million. We're going to hit 3 million probably next week. I'll have to do another stream for that, no? And in this stream, I want to take your questions. I want to give you guys a shout out as well. We'll do that in a second. And I hope I'll get some questions about traveling in India and traveling in Pakistan so I can help you if you're coming to either of these countries soon. But you can ask me anything really. You can ask me about video games, YouTube, making videos, my trips, anything. But yeah, we'll get to the questions in a sec. First, I want to give you guys a shout out. Just type hi in the comments if you want me to read out your name right now, okay? Hello. Manan, I can see you. D-Zombie, namaste. Mick L, namaste. Arya, hello. Zane, Jonathan, Sid M, namaste. Rakesh Rana, Gudu Reddy, Michael from Ireland, Bidge, hello. Neep, I can see you there, buddy. I'm so glad you're here in this stream. I saw Carrie Z just before. She left a $20 super chat. Absolutely incredible. Thank you so much, Carrie. She's always here at my streams and my premieres. I can see you there, Captain Fahim, Arshia, Asad. I can see you, bro. Ali JR, hello. Sid M, thank you. Gaurav Chopra, hello from Germany. Alex Sky, Ruma, hello. Who else do we have here? Sheba, Misia. My wife is here, Manisha Malik. Hello, babe. Incredible Bhagat. Yes, you're always here, man. I really appreciate you being here and all my premieres. Thank you. Michael, hello, buddy. Second Life with Nikki and Aman. I've seen you guys at my streams too. Thank you. Namrata, hello. Vaishnav, I think it was. Stephen, hello, mate. Varnit, hello. Muhammad Khalid, hello, brother. Shri Ram, hello, you're here as well. I always see you in the comments. Saif Khan, hello. Yasir Amin, hello. Okay, I think that's been a minute. I think let's move on. I'll give you an update on what's happening actually with the channel and everything that's been going on. Where's my notes? Then we'll get into questions, all right? Then I'll take your questions. So what's coming up on the channel? Well, this week I interview a samosa master in Abbottabad in Pakistan. I met him on my first trip to Abbottabad, and I made a little reel about him because I went to his shop and he wouldn't take money from me. I went again, he wouldn't take money. He was just happy to chat with me, such a sweet guy, and I made a reel about him, and it kind of really made him really popular in Abbottabad. So we're going to go back and revisit him and see how he's going. And he's going to show us exactly how he makes samosas and what the special ingredient is. And actually, the special ingredient is ghee. That's why his samosas are so crispy, really good quality ghee. You'll see all that this week. Then my Karakoram highway trip, that keeps going, guys. I'm going to Skardu. Then we're going to hit K2, one of the highest mountains in the world. Man, that blew my mind. I rode there on my motorcycle. Then we're going to head back towards India through Deosai Plains. Then I'm going to stop in Sahiwal for breakfast because Sahiwal has one of the greatest Punjabi breakfasts that I've ever had. Then I'm going to head to Lahore and I'm going to cross across the border back to India. And there'll be vlogs of all of this. I'm going to take you every single step of the way, everywhere, including crossing the border back to India. So you can see both sides that I've showed you now. Something you guys have all been asking me for. Karl, when are the scam videos returning? So good news, the next lot of videos, scams in Europe. I filmed a whole series of scams in Europe. I need to go back and complete it because there's just so much going on, especially in France. I haven't even touched France yet, okay? I haven't even touched Paris yet. And that's where it's all going down. I did an interview with Radio New Zealand last week. That interview is coming up this week. I think it's going to be really nice, so I'll share that. And something really cool happened. A band messaged me on Instagram and they said, Karl, come and do a cameo in our music video. So I said, hell yeah, I went along and hopefully I make it into the final edit. That music video will come out middle of next month. And I think you guys will all know who the band is if you've been following my music festival videos. So yeah, really, really big Indian band. So yeah, that's what's coming up. Now, let me get into some of your questions, okay? Let me get into some of your questions. So drop your questions in the chat. You might have to post them multiple times, like once I finish answering one question, put your question again, okay? Just so I don't miss it. This is my drink bottle. It travels everywhere with me. This bottle's been around the world, man. Okay, let me see. Congratulations for 3 million. I don't think we're quite there yet. I think maybe next week. Incredible bug out. Please say nahi chahiye ji. There you go, bro. Nahi chahiye ji. That's just the best line. Best line for dealing with unwanted attention. When am I coming to visit Kishtwar, Jammu? Yeah, very good question. I need to come back and do a second Jammu series, okay? I'll come back and do that, and at that time I'll cover the Kishtwar region, okay? Kerry, I just saw your question there. What has been your scariest moment of travel? Ooh. I think I've covered it there's been multiple, Kerry. That time when I was in Nankana Sahib in Pakistan, I think it's Punjab, I'm pretty sure it's Punjab. And the police were hassling me while I was having dinner and eating fish, and then they took me in their car and they said they're dropping me home. That was a little nerve-wracking for me. I don't like going anywhere with strangers. I don't like being told what to do. But the scariest would probably be the time that I went with my brother-in-law, Gaurav. We scaled Baralacha Pass on the way to Leh on our motorcycles. Stupid. We went too early in the season and the roads were still covered in ice. You would have seen some of those shots in the recent film I did. Yeah, the roads are still covered in ice, and here are us two dumbos riding up one of the highest mountain passes in the world with the roads covered in ice, and we were going down the pass and there was black ice, and I saw my brother-in-law slip off his bike fall from under him, and then him crash on the ground, and I'm like, oh my God, this is not a place for us to have a problem because there's no one else around and it's snowing. And then I fell. Then I came down in the same spot on the other side of the road. We were in both tracks. Oh man, yeah, so that was probably the scariest because I didn't know what was going to happen and I was in pain, and we still had another 5 hours to go, Kerry. Anyway, that I've told that story in a video. Those 2 times were memorable. Let me see. I get questions like this a lot. As per development and infrastructure, do you believe India is currently ahead of Pakistan? Bro, like these kind of questions, Sina, whatever I say, whatever side I take, it gets clipped and it gets used as propaganda by whoever. And yeah, I think you can judge for yourself from watching all my videos from both sides of the border. The development, the roads, the cleanliness. Just watch the videos and make your mind up for yourself. I'm not really gonna comment on that stuff because it just gets used for propaganda, and it has been used like that in the past. So that's why I'm wary of answering those types of questions. What was your favorite moment on YouTube? That's from Badminton. Favorite moment on YouTube? Yeah. It would probably be the very first time my video went viral. That was such a memorable moment for me in my life because I was at a point in my life where I didn't know what I was going to do with my future. I didn't want to go back and take a job in IT in New Zealand because I'd done that for the last 15 years. I wanted to make something of myself and do something on my own. So when someone shared one of my videos, it was a video of me speaking Hindi in Sector 14 Gurugram. When that person shared it on Reddit, it went viral. And that was the very first time I started going viral, and I started seeing my YouTube channel take off and the numbers skyrocket. And at that point, I was sleeping on the floor on like a little mattress. And yeah, I just remember sitting there on my little mattress on the floor and just watching the numbers go up and up and up. And I can still picture that exact room, that exact moment. I can remember telling my flatmate, look at what's happening, and being so excited and being scared at the same time, not knowing what's going to happen. And then I just decided, maybe YouTube is the future for me. And it all started from there, from some kind fellow sharing my Hindi-speaking video on Reddit. That was the best moment. But then also meeting you guys in the street. I have a great moment every single time I leave the house. Every single time here in Delhi, at least, when I leave the house, I meet one of you guys. So, yeah, I can't state how amazing that is and that feels to meet one of you guys. And you guys always just tell me such sweet things. So thank you. All right, comments. Next question. I've got a few super chats here. Let me get to them. Thank you, Kerry Z. I really appreciate that. You've always been supporting me. Very kind of you. I don't know how to say your name exactly. I think it's Shnejoj Saini. Apologies if I pronounce that wrong. Hi, Karl. Thank you so much for what you do. It is my pleasure. Thank you for watching. Seriously, thank you for watching. Livy. Love your streams, Karl. Thank you so much, Livy. Really appreciate it. Mad Waxy. Hey, Karl. Hello from Vancouver. Thank you for your great content. You rock, pun intended. Thank you so much, Mad Waxy. Very, very sweet of all of you to leave these super chats. It's nice to be here with you guys in real time, and I'm just seeing there's so many comments coming down the stream. Aniket Mohan, love your streams from, where was that, Singapore? Thank you so much, ma'am. I saw some Bangladesh flags. I need to get to Bangladesh, okay? It's been on my list for so long. I've been, but that was before YouTube. Am I coming to Pathankot again? Yeah, I really want to come back there. I want to go anywhere in Punjab, to be honest, because the food, oh my gosh. I made that kulcha video, aloo kulcha video in Pathankot, and that went viral. That reel was made by mistake. Like, I found Bachchan kulcha totally by mistake. I was just hungry, and I was like, oh my god, I struck gold. This kulcha is perfect. That was pure luck. Wilson, hello mate, I can see you there. Fed Roger, Karl, a trip to China from India. I don't think so. I've got too much to do in India and Pakistan. I'm really, really happy just being in these two regions and not really venturing out. I do want to get to Bangladesh though. China one day, man. China one day for sure. Will you go to Bhutan? Yeah, I'd love to go to Bhutan one day. It's on my list as well, man. One of those places. Afghanistan from Amir Ahmed. When Afghanistan. I want to go there too. Geez, there's so many places I want to go. Oh my gosh. I also want to return to America because I really enjoy the barbecue and the food there. So yeah, Afghanistan sometime. Have you visited an Indian or Pakistani prison before? Never. No plans to either. I've read books about foreigners who went to prison just out of curiosity. Guys who went to prison in Mumbai, 2 of them. Man, you do not want to end up in jail in India. I tell you, man. I mean, you learn to survive, you adapt, but yeah, was not fun by the sounds of it. Okay, let me get to the questions again. Have you ever successfully made Manisha like metal music? Nah, not possible. She is Bollywood and Hindi music through and through. You ask her anything about English music and yeah, she don't know much. Yeah, she just loves Hindi music. She knows absolutely everything about Hindi music. She is an encyclopedia on Bollywood and Hindi music. So yeah, she teaches me a lot about that. But yeah, it gives her a headache, heavy metal. Like I know it gives a lot of people headaches. Karl, have you met Imran Khan? No, man. No, man. But I can tell you one thing. Oh, I can't tell you. I forgot where it is. Never mind. I was going to tell you. One of my friends knows his favorite steakhouse in Goldberg Main Market because I used to stay at his hotel. He told me what it was, and I was going to go make a video and try this Imran Khan's favorite steak, but it never happened, and I can't remember the name of the shop. So, total waste of time. She's an 80s hair band girl. Wicked. I love Skid Row. That was probably my favorite 80s band. Will you go to Sialkot? Please film my ancestors' home. Oh, that's so sweet, man. I get so many requests from Indians asking me to go and visit their ancestral home. And I get requests from Pakistanis asking me to do the same thing in India. In fact, one of my friends that I stay with in Pakistan, his ancestral home, this is totally by fluke. I don't know how, but it's just a few kilometers away from my sasural or Manisha's father's house. Yeah, crazy. So I will go there for them, and I will make a video for them. But it was just crazy. Him and his family went from Haryana to Sahiwal in Pakistan during partition. Okay. Where is the best scenery I've ever seen? Oh man. It might be the Hunza Valley. The Hunza Valley is, I don't know. You guys have seen that in my last two videos, right? On the Karakoram Highway. How spectacular the scenery is there, and how it's around every corner is something incredible. Yeah, maybe the Hunza Valley is the most spectacular. I mean, it depends what you want, right? If you want beaches, Lakshadweep, best beaches I've ever seen in my life. Oh my gosh, incredible. If you want like rainforests, maybe Kerala has a lot of forests there. Or maybe the Northeast has a lot of greenery up there too. Yeah, so just depends what you want. There's stunning stuff. You want the desert, we've got the Thar Desert. That's incredible. Do you meet your subscribers? Guys, I don't really do meet and greets in public because too many people come, and it gets out of hand It gets out of hand, yeah. And I've seen that happen with other YouTubers who have done meetups. So yeah, I meet people when I'm walking around and I'm in public, totally. But I don't organize meetups in public because, too much can go wrong, no? Barbara Chambers, I've seen you in my comments a lot. Would you ever rent a motorcycle again? Definitely, totally would rent a motorcycle again. I'll always prefer taking my Royal Enfield Himalayan, but if I can't, yeah, you got to rent. You have to rent. I mean, the good thing about renting in India and Pakistan is there's mechanics absolutely everywhere. In every little town and every little city, you can find a mechanic to fix the bike if something goes wrong. That's one of the really nice things about India and Pakistan. Gaurav, I can see you. Let me just scroll up a bit. Gaurav Kukreja, I love your videos and your positivity. Keep it coming and stay safe. Thank you so much, Gaurav. I really appreciate it. I'm glad you see that positivity as well. Adam M. Love the content. Please visit South Africa. Yeah, it's on my list again. I really want to come to South Africa. I know I've seen a lot of the food. There's something called bunny chow that I saw online, and as soon as I saw that, it was like a loaf of bread with the top cut off, and then they hollowed the loaf of bread out and they put chicken curry inside. Amazing, absolutely amazing. I want to come and have bunny chow with you in South Africa. We have a lot of South Africans in New Zealand, so I've grown up with South African neighbors, but I've never got to try bunny chow. Okay. Will I ever visit Scandinavia? Yeah, I really want to. That's when I was in Europe earlier this year. I wanted to get up there, but I just couldn't. But I will get there. Is New Zealand beautiful too? Yeah, of course it is. Of course it is. The one thing about New Zealand which is different is the scale. The scale is just smaller in New Zealand, right? Like when you're up in the Hindu Kush, Karakoram, the Himalayas, man, the scale is just unbeatable. The scale is something totally different. That I don't think you'll see in New Zealand. And it's just awe-inspiring, you know? That's the difference. New Zealand's very beautiful, very clean, very peaceful. Have you ever seen Mount Everest? No, I haven't. I would like to. I've seen K2, but not Mount Everest. Mohammed, you seem a bit more subdued and politically correct in your videos since the visa issue in India. Do you feel that experience made you approach content more cautiously or positively? No, not at all. It's made me just stay out of politics. That's all. I don't go near politics in my videos at all. That's it. Everything else is the same. I've always shown, on my videos, both sides. I've always shown the good side and the bad side. You'll always see both. And I think that's what foreigners appreciate about my videos, right? They get to see both sides, and it gives me that authenticity, and people trust me. That's what I mean to say. People trust me because I show both sides of whatever country I go to, the good and the bad. Positivity's always been there, man, if you go back through my videos. Everyone knows that I love India. How easy is it? This is from Neep. How easy is it to go to Pakistan from India as a foreigner? What's the process? Neep, it's very easy. Go to the Pakistan visa website and just apply for a tourist visa. That's it. It's all done online. You don't have to send your passport anywhere or go for any interview. It's all done online. Print off a piece of paper and turn up at Wagga border, and you can cross the border between 10 to 4 p.m., 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. It's very, very, very easy for foreigners. Same process for coming back as well. I think I've shown that in my videos now. Well, I will be showing coming from Pakistan to India in an upcoming video, so you'll see that too. Rohit Aurora. Have you thought about climbing K2 mountain? Nah, man. I'm not made for that, man. I like riding on my motorcycle, I'm not fit enough to climb a mountain, bro. But in my upcoming K2 video, you will meet a man who's climbed it multiple times. I couldn't believe it because that mountain is just monstrous. But yeah, we're going to meet some mountaineers who have done it incredibly. Unknown destination. Hello, Karl. Is it dangerous to travel in India by motorcycle with my wife? No, it's not. I don't think so. I mean, I've never traveled with my wife on a motorcycle. I just, go off on my own and nothing's happened to me. I've been totally fine on all my trips. I mean, don't travel at night, nah. Travel during the day and yeah, you'll be fine. This is from Harishikesh. Hi, Karl. How do you manage the finance and health during road trips by bike? Manage finance and health. I mean, I'm a budget traveler, so there's not much to the finances. Just get the cheapest deal possible. I travel alone, so, I can stay anywhere. I don't have to stay anywhere nice and clean because, my wife's not there. If my wife is with me, I have to stay somewhere a bit better, right? But as a single male traveler, I could just sleep anywhere, stay anywhere, and do it cheap. So yeah, manage my health. There's no issues with health on long motorcycle rides. I mean, I'm eating 3 meals a day and I take it slow. You just got to take it slow on the roads out here, okay? Take it slow. Don't push yourself. Barbara Chambers, what advice would you give to solo travelers? Should they get a guide? Yeah, very, very good question for first-time travelers to India. The first time you come to India, I always tell people, take a guided tour. take like a 3 or 4 day guided tour to maybe the Golden Triangle. Go to Agra, see the Taj Mahal. Go to Jaipur, see the incredible palaces. And then you'll go to Delhi and you'll just see the history. And during those 3 to 4 days, your guide, he will teach you the ropes. He'll teach you how to survive here in India and then go off on your own and do something. But yeah, the first time you come, I definitely, meet a friend or take a guide. That's the easiest way to introduce yourself to traveling in India. Unknown destination. Is it expensive to rent a motorcycle for a few months to travel around the country? No, man, it's cheap. I've put the prices up on my blog. You can just search and you'll find all the average rental prices. Sid M, what editing software do I use? Premiere Pro. I just use the Adobe Suite for everything. I still edit like 90% of my videos. If I hire an outside editor, it's my friend Gaurav, and he will polish my edits. Like he polished the film. That's why that film looks so amazing, because Gaurav had come along and polished it. But I only get help for like, special projects like that, or else it's me doing everything on the channel basically. Still sitting in my room here and editing videos for you. That's what I do. I can see you there, Devonish. I can see your hello messages. Best places for a Haryanvi student to visit in October, November, and December. India and Southeast Asia. That's from Rohan Dahia. Dahia tells me you're a Haryanvi. Best places for you to go in October, November, December. Man, the world's your oyster. Those are the best months to travel in anywhere in India, hey na? Maybe don't go up into the mountains. Go somewhere, go to South India perhaps, and enjoy the winter there. Maybe you can go over to Lakshadweep. That's an incredible spot, and you can enjoy the beaches there. Hey na? You would have never seen beaches like they have in Lakshadweep. Or it's even easier to fly to Andamans these days. You can fly to Andamans from Delhi. They fly a couple of times a week direct, and you can do all sorts of stuff in the Andaman and Nicobar Islands. There's incredible beaches, snorkeling, just a fun place to chill. I'd do something like that. Or like I said, South India. Just choose anywhere and go in South India, man. Tyler, I am going to Chandigarh. Should I learn Hindi or Punjabi? Yeah, if you're only going to be in Punjab, but then if you only learn Punjabi and you go outside of Punjab, which you likely will, it might not be so helpful. I'm going to say learn Hindi. I'm just going to say that because it's going to help you all across all of North India. When you decide to go to Bihar, Hindi is going to help you a lot there. But while you're in Chandigarh and Punjab, do pick up. You will pick up the local language. You'll pick up the greetings and you'll pick up that stuff. So do learn Punjabi while you're there as well. You can learn both. Porous. How often do people think you are PewDiePie? Oh man, maybe monthly someone will come up to me on the streets. It's always in big cities like Delhi, and they'll come up and ask for a photo and say you used to really hate India. You in T-Series. And I'm like, oh man, you got the wrong guy, bro. Yeah, that still happens. Oftentimes little kids will come up thinking I'm PewDiePie, and they'll take a photo of me. And then they'll tag PewDiePie in the photo, and then someone will tag me in the comments because they'll say no, it's Karl Rock, because I don't tell anyone I'm not PewDiePie. I just keep the gag running in real life as well. Ramandeep, Karl, please visit my village in Haryana. What's your village's name, brother? Village name Pili Mandori. I haven't heard of that village, bro, but yeah. The next time I see it on the map when I'm riding through Haryana, I'll think about you, okay? I'll drive through too. Jordan Balfoot. I am a Canadian citizen. Should I be worried about going to Pakistan? No, go have a nice time. Enjoy. Where am I, Prince? This is from Prince Singh. Where am I planning to travel next in India? I don't have any plans. I need to get some plans because I'm traveling a little bit before I'm traveling in India. I've got to go to Europe. So yeah, that's my next travel plan. Then once I get back, I'll decide on where next in India. There's always somewhere to go, man. There's always somewhere for me to go. Karl, have you ever tried Puneri misal pav, I think it said? Yeah, I love misal pav. When I'm in Maharashtra, especially Mumbai or Pune, I'll have misal pav every single morning for breakfast if I can. I just love it. It's just like how do I even describe it to you guys? It's a mung bean curry, which is super spicy, and then it's covered in these sev pieces, like fried noodles. It's not fried noodles, but something like that. And then you eat it with bread, and it's a real kick. It's a real kick in the butt in the morning. I love it. I just love Maharashtrian food as well in general. Karl, this is from Matthew. Karl, are you high on bhang lassi? No. I stay away from all that stuff. I haven't drunken alcohol in I don't know how many years. Bhang lassi, I think I tried it once just to see what was going on with that. I can see all you guys here. Man, the chat's moving hard. And let me get back to the super chats. Oh, that's from Raman Deep. Karl, please visit my village, Pil Mandori in Haryana. Yeah, bro, that's right. I replied to you just before. I'm coming. I'm thinking of you when I go past that place. Shrey Matur. Karl, I love your videos. Are you going to play Echoes of Wisdom? Hey, I'm so happy someone's talking about gaming to me. Awesome. Yeah, that's the new Zelda game. You play as Zelda, and it's coming out, I think this week. I think this Friday. So yeah, I'll definitely be playing that. I played Breath of the Wild, and what was the second one called? I can't remember. I played both those recent Zelda games. So yeah, I'll be playing Echoes of Wisdom for sure. My Switch is right here. This is what I do all my gaming on. Right now, you can see I'm playing Dredge. I'm playing the Dredge DLCs. Really love the Switch games. What else am I playing? Let me see. I made a list. Prince of Persia, The Lost Crown, and the DLC. I just finished that. On Xbox, I just finished Mafia 1 and Mafia 2. Old games. And man, do they remind you they're old, but yeah, so much fun. Old games are so much more fun than new games, to be honest. And then the next game is Shattered Space. It's the Starfield DLC. That's what I'm playing 30th of September. I can't wait for that. I love all those Bethesda games, Shrey. Okay, just watch videos. What do you have to say about some YouTubers hate baiting India travels? Have they forgotten Thames, London being cholera capital during the early days? Bro, people have messaged me about that. I think the best thing people can do is not give them attention. The more you talk about it, the more you share the videos, the more you rage at the videos, the more viral they go. That's how it works, man. So I would just say everyone ignore it. It'll go away. I don't know why they're doing what they're doing or saying what they're saying. But I'm also not gonna start fights with people as well. I've never been, one of those YouTubers who will make videos about other people and create drama and stuff like that. So, I think the best thing is if you don't like something, just ignore it and don't give it more views. Don't give it engagement. Engagement is what makes things go viral, no? It's the best thing you can do with these things. Creator plays. Where are you from? Bro, I'm from Auckland, New Zealand, originally. Oh, we got someone from New Zealand here? It's very late in New Zealand. It's very late. Must be like 1 a.m. or something, 2 a.m. Everyone's asking, where am I now? I'm back. I'm in India. I'm just sitting here and editing the rest of the Karakoram Highway series. What about West Bengal? Yeah, I got to get back there. I just got to get back there. I say that about every place though, but it's true. I do want to keep exploring, and I do want to see every nook and cranny of every state. It's just in me. Vishal, where do you plan to explore next? I'm going to go do some videos in Europe, then come back to India, and then I'll decide. I'll decide where I'm going after that. Somewhere in India. I just haven't decided yet. I've got an India map, and because I visited every state now, I look at that map and I put my finger somewhere and I look and see what's going on there, and I zoom around Google Maps looking for interesting places in India. So I'm always trying to find new places to go. Hi Karl, please visit Punjab. I will love to cook sarso ka saag and makki ki roti for you. Thank you. That is one of my favorite dishes. It's spinach curry and roti made of corn, and it's absolutely delicious, especially for breakfast. I freaking love it. And that's one dish which crosses borders. I've had that on the Indian side. We make it at home here. And I've had that on the Pakistan side as well. I've had it at a farmer's house in Pakistan even. That video's up online. You can see that. Bro, do you edit your videos yourself? Myself? Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. Mostly. 90% of them I edit myself, and if I ever need help, I'll call my friend Gaurav, and he'll do the polishing on special videos. That's how it works. What's the best Indian meat dish and the best Pakistani vegetarian dish? Okay, the Pakistani vegetarian dish comes to mind first. It's shahi dal. I mean, I don't know if it's, a purely Pakistani dish. I'm sure it's shared. I'm sure it's a Punjabi dish which is shared between both countries. But I had it in Pakistan at a place called Mian Daba, I think. I can't remember the exact location. It might have been Abdul Hassan, a place like that, with a name like that. Yeah, Shahi Dal. Oh my God, blew my mind. It was like my other favorite, what I can say, Indian dish, Hyderabadi Halim, or just Halim in general. I love. So yeah, my favorite meat dish would be Halim, and vegetarian dish would be Shahi Dal, and they're both pretty much exactly the same. Shahi Dal is just lentils and other sorts of things blended down into like a soup, and you eat it with bread. And Halim is mutton pounded for hours, and mutton and dal actually pounded for hours, and it renders down into a very thick meat soup, which you also eat with bread. So yeah, Halim, Shahi Dal. Love it. But those are shared across both countries, man. You know what I mean? Like that's how it is. This is from NN Super Chat. Hi Karl, love your park series. Do visit some less traveled places in South India and Northeast. Yes, I will. I need to do a whole Northeast series now. I need to get my motorcycle up there. Yeah, I got to. I really want to return to Mizoram. I really want to go back there. It's always the same usual Kerala, Bombay, Golden Triangle from every creator, and it gets boring. Yeah, I know what you're saying, bro. I know what you're saying. Yeah, I think I've done pretty good on that on my channel, exploring really kind of different places. I released a video from a music festival in Shillong maybe 2 months ago. That was a unique experience. It was a music festival in the jungle. It was kind of outside of Shillong, like 45 minutes outside of Shillong. But yeah, I will go back to Northeast and do a full series. A motorcycle series, I feel it should be there. Oh, this is from Rudra Shrivas. Hey Karl, last time you visited Varda, Maharashtra. Now you have to tour Amravati, Maharashtra. Here you can enjoy history, nature, culture, everything. Cool. Yeah, I'll come. Sure. Maharashtra is such a big state. I mean, man, there's so many places I still need to go in Maharashtra. So many states are like that in India, like Uttar Pradesh. Man, there's so many places I still need to go in UP because it's so big. Same with Bihar. Man, I got a lot to do. Do you recommend some probiotics made for an Indian stomach? It might be more useful than European ones. I mean, I take probiotics for my stomach just while I'm traveling, so I mean, I don't know if it works or not. I just hope it strengthens my stomach. And what I mean by probiotics, I don't take the pills. I make kefir at home, and I try and drink kombucha when I'm traveling as well. Which, you know, these things are all high in, what is it called? Probiotics. I don't know. They're high in that good bacteria for the gut. So yeah, I try and drink a lot of kefir and a lot of kombucha. And just a lot of yogurt, you know, like when I'm traveling and I can't get those things, I'll just eat as much yogurt as I can for breakfast and dinner, man. Yogurt's great too. Alyssa, can you cook Indian food? I wish I could. I can make halim. I'm really good at like the things I really like halim. I can make halim perfectly. Um, Indian food's hard to make, you know. Takes a little bit of experience and a lot of the preparation time. Preparation, getting things ready is it's hard for me, man. I'd rather just fry some eggs up and we'll make a sandwich or something quick. But when it comes to halim, man, I feel like it's an art making halim. I feel good about that. But in general, I can't really cook Indian food very well. Dr. Dino, is the solitude of solo riding better for first timers, or are solo riders better with some support? It's a good question. See, I like doing everything solo because I like going and doing whatever I want to do. When you travel in a group situation, you know, it becomes like a democracy and you have to decide where you want to go every day with other people, and eventually fights start and factions form. So yeah, I'm a pure solo traveler, or I love traveling with my wife as well. That's easy. Just two of us, perfect. Or just with my brother, perfect. So yeah, that's why I love solo riding. I mean, I think if you're an experienced traveler, you'll be fine riding solo. I don't think you'll need any support if you're experienced in travel, because instead of taking a bus or a train, you're just riding a motorcycle, you'll be fine. But if it's like your first time traveling outside of your country, then you probably want to, you know, travel with some other people just to, you know, become more experienced in traveling before you go solo, just to be safe. Okay, there's another super chat there. What's the best way not to get dally belly, I think you're trying to say, Benjamin, when I visit? Okay, yeah, there's something. The doctor, last time I went to get my, it was like immunizations or something. Go see your doctor and ask for, there's some drink you can drink at the doctor's office, and apparently it protects your stomach for 30 days from dally belly, okay? I think it's called Ducorol, something like that. I can't remember the name, but I took it. I don't know if it worked or not. But yeah, apparently it protects against sick stomachs while traveling. So go see your doctor and ask them that exact question, and yeah, you'll be able to drink something and it should strengthen your stomach for a month, hopefully. Or if you're not going to do that, be careful where you eat now. Don't eat on the street. Don't eat from like carts on the street. Stick to fancy restaurants. But even then, at fancy restaurants, I still heard of people getting sick. So I've never got sick from two places, okay, in India. Haldiram's and Bikanerwala. These two places serve North Indian and South Indian food across North India. I don't know if they're in South India, but they're definitely all over North India. So if you just eat at Haldiram's and Bikanerwala, I don't think you'll get sick. I never have, and it's kind of my go-to, and it's where I take foreigners when they come to India. Haldiram's or Bikanerwala. They're two different chains. They're kind of like the McDonald's of Indian food, except McDonald's is a bad comparison, because when you go in, you're going to have all these wonderful people making the food fresh in front of you, and it's incredible. And super clean, super clean. So shout out to Haldiram's and Bikanerwala. Will I visit Shillong in India in cherry blossom season? Yeah, why not? Why not? Maybe I'll try and fit that in during my motorcycle tour of the Northeast. Okay, this is a nice question from Kranti Sarva. After spending so much time in both India and Pakistan, have these experiences changed your perspective on life and travel? Man, that's a deep question, eh? Yeah, India's definitely changed me, changed my life, changed my perspective on life. India has. Man, there's too much to say. It needs to be its own video. I'll try and think of a few simple things. My mind's getting overwhelmed. There's so many ways I've changed as a person after coming to India. I mean, one thing you can say, one simple thing is I'm way more chilled out than I used to be. You know in New Zealand how everything has to be on time, exactly on time, and you get angry if it doesn't? In India, it's just different. You just got to be more chill. In New Zealand, for example, if you bump into someone's car on the road, everyone gets angry. But here in India, if I bump into someone's car, I mean, it's chill. It's just, yeah, so different. Man, it's such a hard question. Like, I can give so many examples. Like, I didn't understand what marriage meant to Indians until I married an Indian, no? Like, marriage here, when you marry into an Indian family, that family treats you like one of their own, like you are family. Like Manisha's parents would treat me like I'm their son. That was really shocking for me. Yeah, that was very, very different, very heartwarming, incredibly heartwarming. And I'm so happy that I married into an Indian family, and yeah, that marriage is like that here. It's lovely, it's beautiful actually. So yeah, India has changed me a lot. It's chilled me out. Yeah, there's too much to say. Sorry, it's a hard question. Adam and Yaz. Karl, you inspired us to go to India 2 years ago, and we absolutely loved it. Awesome, and so happy to hear that. I hear that a lot, and I love it. Whenever someone comes to India, and then they always tell me they want to come back. They got to come back. And that's exactly what happened with my parents. They were apprehensive about coming to India. They weren't sure because what they've seen in the New Zealand media. But when they got here, they realized, it was not what the media shows them. It was very different and very normal. And they immediately wanted to come straight back to India. And in fact, they are. They're coming back. Okay, the rest of your question. The only place that was a little underwhelming was Goa. Yes, correct. Thinking of going back to give it another go. Any recommendations? Yeah, Goa was an amazing place many years ago. But now it's just turned into like this party scene, and it's kind of a bit grungy. That's North Goa. I would suggest go to South Goa. Go to Palolem. Go to some of the more offbeat places. Just try and not go to North Goa, because North Goa is, not so chill and not so fun anymore. Also, you could go to Andaman and Nicobar Islands or Lakshadweep, like I've said in this stream a few times. Incredible beaches there. Also, incredible beaches if you keep going down the coast. If you go to Kerala, maybe go try and find somewhere a bit offbeat, but still has some tourists and like a nice vibe. Because the vibe in Goa is kind of bad these days. Man, the last time I went, I filmed it. I haven't released it yet. Walking down the street, people offering me drugs. Walking down the street, brothels. Just, not nice. Rohit Aurora, travel solo and relax. Yeah, you know, bro. You know. Okay, this is from Kodai23. Thanks for the content, Karl. Love the Karakoram Highway series. Visuals were stunning. Thanks for taking us places we can never go. It's my pleasure. It's my pleasure. And, you know, I made that series for you guys and for my family. Yeah, because I knew that I could go and that, I mean, I wanted to go as well, but, you know, part of it is for you guys to experience that place. And I've tried to do it as in-depth as possible. And I filmed a lot of tours there, so there's a lot more to come from this region for you guys. So thank you so much for that super chat. Sorry, my mouth is getting really dry. This is from Zwap. I think you should do a series exploring old and abandoned places in India. Yeah, when I think of like starting new series like that, I try not to do things other people are already doing. I know there's already ghost hunters and people exploring these places, so you know I probably wouldn't enter into that because other people are already doing an amazing job. I try and do, you know, slightly different things, or things that really interest me. Dr. Dino, any new tunes you listen to while riding? I don't listen to music while riding. Yeah. Because I need that sonar sound to work so I can know what's going around me, nah? While I'm driving. I would not recommend driving in India or Pakistan with music on while you're traveling, man. You got to keep your wits about you on the road here. Oh, this is a good question. Gaurav Chopra. A video is coming on this, Gaurav. As a German citizen with OCI card, so would I get a visa for Pakistan? And would I get back into India? Yeah, this is a really common misconception that Indians overseas have. You can go to Pakistan as a tourist and come back to India just fine. You know, it's just like visiting any other country for a holiday, or to visit family, for example, or for a wedding or anything like that. Yeah, it's fine. As an Indian, as a what would you say? As an NRI, you can go to Pakistan because you have that German citizenship. So yeah, you can apply for a tourist visa and go, and you will be able to go back to India just fine. I've been multiple times now. I would say the one caveat: do not go to the sensitive areas, okay? Because there'll be more scrutiny on you as, you know, an Indian origin person. And I've heard this firsthand from Indian origin people that have been. And I'm going to make a video on this about what their experience was like going to these sensitive areas, because, yeah, it was a bit of a pain for them. So yeah, I'll make a video on that and I'll tell you what that's like. But just go to the rest, you know. Go enjoy Lahore. Go enjoy Abtobad. Go to Murray, you know. Go to where was it? Peshawar. Go to Karachi. Enjoy. You'll be fine. Have I been to Mirpur? Yes. I think there's a video coming from Mirpur soon. Yeah, I've been twice to Mirpur. Lovely place. I remember eating a lot of fish there. Yeah. Mirpur is a great city. I've got vlogs from Mirpur. You can go and watch them next. Alex Sky. Karl, where do you want to retire? I don't know. I don't think that far ahead, to be honest. I don't think that far ahead. I'm happy here in India. Retirement, maybe New Zealand, just because it's super chill and the healthcare, you know. Who knows, really? Can't think about that till later. Zuckerberg, watching since 2018, great content. Man, you've been here since the beginning. Thank you so much. Oh, we've got a super chat here from Luke Nathan. Thank you. What does it say here? Hey, Karl, greetings from Dublin, Ireland. Oh, man, I got to get my butt to Ireland. I really want to get my butt to Ireland one day. Okay, I'll be here for another 5 minutes, I think. Have you been to Bangkok? Oh, no, not Bangkok. I read it wrong. Have you been to Gangtok? That's from Benjamin. Yeah, I have. I have been once. I need to go again. I need to go again. It was too short, my trip. Zedofi, does Pakistan give you memories of New Zealand? Not really. They're very different places. Yeah. Not much reminds me of New Zealand, you know. Yeah. Sage, can you tell us more about different islands and Maori culture of New Zealand? Yes, I can. I got to go for my brother's wedding. So when I go for my brother's wedding in New Zealand, I will endeavor to cover Maori culture for you guys so you can see, because we have, our families, we have Maoris in our family. So yeah, I'm going to try and do that for you. That's a good question. JK484, will you tell us the full story of how you were able to get back after you were unfortunately blacklisted? So the blacklist, full story, I'll release that as soon as it's safe for me to. Sina, if I tell that full story and expose everything that happened right now, I'll get in the same trouble I got in last time. So I'm trying to avoid that. So once it's safe for me to speak freely, I will tell that full blacklist story. But I can tell you how I got back. That I can tell you. It's already online. So my blacklist expired after 500 days, and I came back. We took the government to the Delhi High Court. But I got back before the case ended because the case kept getting delayed. So and then once I was back, the judge is like, well, you're back. There's no case anymore. Your wife doesn't have a case to get you back. So that was it. Full video will come in sometime once I can. Do you see? Oh, this was from Budgie. Many wild Indian ring. I don't know what that is. Do you see many wild Indian ringneck parakeets? I guess it's some kind of bird if your name's Budgie. I don't know what those are. I'm so sorry. I'm not a bird watcher. But I should go to some national parks and cover them. I've never covered a national park. Not yet. It's a good idea. Thank you. Karl, will you visit Nagaland during Hornbill Festival? I already have. That video's online. Yeah, guys, don't spam. I'm going to block this person for spamming. You're going to timeout, brother. Hang on. It's so hard to do it, though. It's not even letting me. I got it. Put user in timeout. Sorry, bro. Too much spam. Doing any more scam center busts? Yeah, so there's more scam call center stuff coming. But first, there's a series of scams in Europe. That's coming first. Then I'll move back to scam call centers. What are the things that make you happy and sad? Sad pollution. Pollution makes me sad. People littering makes me sad because, these places are beautiful. Why wreck it with litter? It's horrible. That makes me sad. Not much else makes me sad, really. Yeah. Everything makes me happy, though. You see me in my videos when I'm happy, when I've discovered somewhere new and I'm eating food. All that makes me happy. Traveling makes me happy. And my family. And trying new things. Lots of things. Everything makes me happy. Sanvi Mishra. Karl, what's your favorite thing about India? Oh my God. Everything. The people. It was the food which first, got me really interested in India. Oh, I think the live stream may have crashed. Yeah, looks like it's crashed, guys. Let me I wonder if I can restart it. Let me see. It's a real shame its video's crashed. Hopefully you can still hear me. Let me just, okay, if this is the end, it might be the end, but let me just try and restart it here, okay? Maybe I can just pull out the camera. Maybe it's that which is broken. Okay, video's going off. Video's going on. Hey, hey, we're back. We're back. So the capture card overheated. Yeah, the capture card overheated. I guess it'll probably overheat again. It can only handle exactly 1 hour of live streaming this capture card. Oh, where was I? What do I love about India? Man, everything. The people, the culture, the richness of the culture, the richness of, or the vastness of the land. Everywhere I can go and everything I can do. I can do everything in India. India has the most incredible mountains, the most incredible beaches, the most incredible rainforests, the most incredible deserts. Like, what doesn't India have? India has everything, absolutely everything. So it's a delight to be living here, to be traveling here. Yeah. It was Indian food which I first got interested in. That was, how do I say it? Indian food was my gateway drug into learning everything about India and learning about India. And of course, I love the languages here. Yeah, and I love how open and how friendly Indians are, and how they're so happy to share their culture with foreigners. That's such a lovely thing. Everybody here is always teaching me and getting me to try new things and taking the time out of their day to explain things to me, which I don't understand. So yeah, I love that about Indians. Thoughts on the new Himalayan 450? I haven't checked it out, man. I've only seen a few photos. I've still got my BS4. I'm pretty happy with that. Does the job. Okay, this is from Shuhas. Karl, have you got any more documentaries coming? Yeah, that documentary did really well. I poured my heart and soul into that and a lot of time, months of work. I'm starting to do more long format content. I don't know if you call it all a documentary, but from time to time I will release really well edited and well made and high production value films and documentaries. But in the meantime, I will be taking you on more in-depth tours, okay? That's going to be happening. Robert Johnson, have you ever considered living in the US? No. There's a lot of benefits to the US, to living in the US though, that I would love. Like, oh my God, the entertainment scene there, because I'm a music fan. Oh my God, I'd be at every single gig. I'd be at a gig a week, I'd love it. And the food, especially barbecue, oh my God. There's so many things I love about America, but haven't thought of living there, but I'm getting very lucky. So my sister-in-law is moving to the US, so yeah, I'd be joining you, man. I'd be coming for a month or two every year, to hang out with my family over there. So I'm lucky like that. I'm so lucky, man. Getting to visit everywhere, man. It's awesome. Manish Kumar, hey Karl, why your video frequency very low? Bro, because I'm one man and I'm doing all the work here in my room. That's why. I can produce one really high quality video a week for you guys and do the subtitles and make a nice thumbnail and do the translations. It all takes so much work. So yeah, I can handle making one great video a week. That's it. And like one video, one reel I can do a week. But I don't think people realize how much time making a video takes. It's a lot of work, especially when you're on your own, like I am. Hello, Skeleton Siski. I can see you there, bro. Everybody go check out Skeleton Siski's channel. He does scam baiting videos. And I saw Neep in the comments as well. Neep does the same thing, scam baiting videos. Go check them out. Okay, a couple minutes left, guys. And I'll come back for another live stream at 3 million. And I'll kind of, maybe I'll tell the history of my channel and we'll talk about that. Nicola Mancini, what do you think about Navratri in Ahmedabad? Is it safe to go? Hell yes. get your butt to Gujarat. Yeah, go to all those events that happen during Navratri. You will absolutely love it. Gujarat's one of my favorite states. It's so rich in culture, and it's also so underappreciated, Gujarat. I don't think people realize. You go to Gujarat and you have the time of your life, and the culture is just so rich, and the food is so rich. You know, it's Gujarat's really underrated. People need to go there and experience it. It's got everything. And go during Navratri. Go to, what is it called? You know, the dancing with the sticks? Is it called Dandiya? I can't remember what it's called. But go to one of those. Make some local friends, make friends with your local family, and go along and learn the dance and have fun. It's just such a joyous time, such a joyous state as well. Dandiya, thank you, Manu. Manu, you're still in the chat. You're still here listening to me yap. Monk Mode Fantasy. Which camera are you using? Quality is superb. Yes, I hope it's superb. This is the Panasonic Lumix S5 Mark II. I'm streaming at 1080, 50 frames a second. Bit rate is 12,000. Yeah, and it's just the kit lens. Yeah, that's it. My videos are made on that plus a GoPro. Bleep 000, no alcohol, no tourism. Oh, you're talking about Gujarat. No, man. That's one thing I love about Gujarat and that I love about Pakistan. No alcohol. I'm so happy there, man. It's just, it's so nice to be walking down the street and men are sipping on hot milk during winters in Lahore. I love it, man. I just rock up next to them and have my little hot milk with them. I don't know, it's very, very sweet. And yeah, I mean, Gujarat's a dry state, but I mean, there's tons of alcohol there, man. It's not exactly dry. But yeah, it's one thing I do like about Gujarat. But that's just me. I'm sure most people would not like going to a dry state. Anyway, what else we got going on? Mr. Wasim, Karl, you must visit the beaches in Balochistan. Yeah, man, I want to get to Balochistan. That's really high up on my list because I want to visit every province in Pakistan. But yeah, the problem with Balochistan is you can't roam freely as a foreigner there. There's restrictions on foreigners. You can only roam with, I think you have to go with military, like military security or something. I'm like, I'm not doing that, man. Keep me away from these things. So yeah, I'll only go to Balochistan once they lift those restrictions because I'll be fine traveling around there on my own, man. I don't know why you got to go with the army or whatever. I'm not doing that. You can imagine me trying to vlog there, eh? You know, like trying to vlog and the army's around. Nah, man. I do everything alone. Feel wise. What is that? I don't even know what that is. Oh, it's a Nintendo controller, I think. It's a Nintendo controller. Thank you, bro. Thank you so much. Oh, it says it's your third time on my live stream. That's amazing because I haven't done many live streams. I've done like 10, and I haven't done one in 4 years. So the fact that you're here for the third time in a live stream, you've been around since the beginning, man. Incredible Bhagat. How do you deal with hater? Yeah, it's a good question. Something that all content creators have to deal with. You ignore it. Just ignore it, and you don't spend your energy on that. You spend your energy creating more content. Don't spend your energy on haters, okay? Everyone has to learn that when you're a content creator. Just focus on positive things, man. Don't bring yourself down to that level and don't fight. You won't see me fighting with anyone on YouTube, right? It's not worth it, man. I just focus on the positive and I focus on creating more content. That's where I put my energy. Choose wisely where you put your energy. Okay, I'm getting tired. Let's call it a night, guys. Hello, Tony. I just saw you there. But let's call it a night, okay? I will be back for another live stream. We'll hang out. It'll be probably around once I hit 3 million subscribers. So maybe next week. And I want to thank you guys all for coming here, for being here in the live stream. It's amazing. It's amazing to be here with you all and see all your messages and answer all your questions. So, yeah. Thank you, and we'll chat soon. I'm so glad this went so smoothly with the software. Good night, guys. Good night. It's nighttime here.